Apologize in advance because I had a really rough time writing this. Hey everybody, my name's Blake. I'm Eric's best man. I want to start off by thanking all of you beautiful people for coming today and joining Eric and Becky on their special day. Thank you, Bryce. To be honest with everyone, I really didn't think he had it in him. I remember the day he told me he wanted to propose to Becky. At the time, it sounded pretty crazy to me. After all, we're all pretty young, I guess. I still like to think of us as kids sometimes. But I remember I called him and we had a long talk about it, and he told me he was ready, and I knew he was sincere in what he said. I'm about to start crying, I'm sorry. Throughout my teenage years, he was always there for me. He was there for me through my silly adolescent breakups. He was there when I was stressed about school.
Take a drink.
Yeah. Alright, I'm shaking, this is rough. When I was growing up, my grandfather was the most important man in my life. He taught me how to crawl, helped me with my homework, and always loved me no matter what.
Take another drink.
When he passed away, I was completely torn apart, and Eric was the only one that was there for me through it all. Eric's one of the greatest guys that I know, and I know he'll always be there for his beautiful bride, Becky. Man. I wish nothing but the best for you two, and welcome to the start of your new lives.
Do I need to use the microphone?
Yes.
But I'm so loud and obnoxious I can just project myself. I promise you'll all be able to hear me. Okay, first. Oh yeah, my drink. I need this. This is the first time I've ever spoke in any way like this, and the way I put it out in my mind is in three small toasts that I would like to work towards getting to. So firstly, first toast to Lynette and Paul, Susie, Bill, and everybody else that contributed to bring this night together. So, thank you, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Bryce. Eric and I grew up together. We've been friends for about 11 years. Everybody here wanted me to share a story with you guys. About how Eric saved my mom's minivan. So it was me, Colton, Davey, Eric, and our good friend Jacob, and we had this idea to build a potato gun. So, potato launcher. So we built the potato launcher, and we glued all the PVC piping together, but in the combustion chamber, we didn't know that it separated at the back, so we didn't put glue there. So we had it all together, we let it dry, we opened it up. I bought a really nice can of ethanol. I filled it up. I closed it. I turned this way, facing in my backyard. I live in a big suburban neighborhood, so this was the first mistake. And there wasn't a potato loaded in it. There was a roll of something that was not a potato. It was stuck in there. We couldn't get it out, so our idea was to fire it to get it out. So I aimed it in my backyard towards my neighbors' houses. And behind me was my mom's minivan, and in front of my mom's minivan was Eric. And I guess he must have been hiding like this or something, still standing straight in line with it. And when I fired the potato gun, I'll never forget. Nothing came out of the end of the tube. The back blew off into Eric's arm. And then flew across the fence, and like I've been paintballing got physically injured a lot, and Eric's arm was about this big at the time, and there was the indent, about 6 inches in diameter. It was the worst welt I've ever seen. And I was thankful because my mom's minivan.
Yeah.
So that is just a fraction of the stories I could tell you of the happy times I've had with Eric. And we've also had a lot of hard times growing up. One of them was we lost Jacob Siebert 2 years ago. So this is my second toast. I'm sure he would wish to be here, and he hopes the best for you. So to Jacob Siebert. Eric and I have argued, we fought. I've made him cry, he's made me cry. I've probably cried a couple times more. But every single time we ever got into a fight when we were younger or got mad at one another, he would never hold on to anything towards me. The next day I'd show up at his house, we'd be friends again, we let it go. You're the most forgiving guy I know. You're the most lovable guy I know. You're my only friend that will give me a hug anytime you get a chance to. Not enough. You understand what I'm trying to say. But growing up, like, you showed me a little bit of how to show love to other people and how to be compassionate towards other people, and that's one of your traits that have rubbed off on me now, and you've made me a better person over the years. And I know all these traits, accompanied with how happy I've seen you the past week with Becky, will give you guys a great marriage and a love that I will envy. So Eric, my third toast, congratulate you and Becky, and I wish you all the best. Cheers. Sorry for my nervousness, everyone.
This is the fun part. I'm getting fingers and things pointed at me, but we're going to invite the parents up. Bill and Susie and Lynette.
That's a trip.
Yeah, you guys can come up.